Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, we're going to be discussing incompetency. It is 7:09 on Tuesday, January 14th. The documentaries are due on Thursday, and I don't have anything. I have nothing done. I'm with Serena.
Yup.
I told Serena that I'm coming over because she's gonna give me a documentary idea because I don't have any.
I want to have a serious documentary. I feel like it should be on something sad, and that is kind of your brand. With people talking about their dreams and why they feel unmotivated and why they don't think they can get to that place where they want to be.
So it is Wednesday, January 15th. The documentaries are due tomorrow. So I am no longer making my documentary about trichotillomania, so I'm sorry if you came to see that, but I really, I don't think anybody in the audience is actually expecting that, except for maybe my parents. Mom, Dad, I apologize. I am sorry that this is what I have become, but I don't think I can do it. So, I have decided to change my subject.
My entire life, I have relied on my natural capability to breeze through life, with my friends, with my family, and with my work. I didn't have to study for a test or work hard to pass anything, but when I started high school, that all changed, but my work ethic didn't. To this day, literally to the very day that I'm editing this, my biggest struggle in life is actually doing things. I can't get up and do my work. I can't get up and hang out with my friends. I mope around all day not doing anything. I contain zero motivation to do absolutely anything. In my dreams, well, I dream big, maybe too big, but still. You would think that all of these hopes and aspirations would motivate me to work hard, but they don't. I want to change the world. That's the one thing I want to do before I die. That's my dream. I want to go to film school, I want to live in New York or LA, and I want to become a director, and I want to make movies. In these movies, I want them to be impactful. That's how I want to change the world. I don't want money, I don't want fame, I don't even need recognition. I just want to make an impact. But I can't do any of that because I'm so stuck in my own mind. I can't make an impact on the world if I can't even get out of bed, which is exactly what I'm doing with this documentary. I wanted to make an impact and make something really cool, but I just didn't have it in me. So here I am.
Life is a prison and I'm ready to get out of it, just to have fun,
Yeah, I do give up on a lot of things in life.
My whole life, it's been really hard for me to make myself happy, I guess.
Nothing that I do will change the world. I'm one person.
I'm really not the type of person who thinks too highly of myself.
Here's what Mr. Murkowski told me to do. He told me to document my discussions with people and the thoughts I'm having right now. Talk very frankly about what day of the week it is and when the project is due and why you did this to yourself. What is it about you, your perfectionism, your fear of not being great, etc. that paralyzes you? What is your dream in life?
My dream in life is to go to law school and become a successful lawyer and help people.
I want to be able to get into psychiatric nursing and then get an advanced degree so I can multiply on the skills that I have to be able to be the most successful as possible. But more than anything professional-wise, I just want to be happy and be in a place where I'll look back when I'm old and be content with the choices that I made and the people I surrounded myself with.
You know, when like people like go on like those ship thingies to like a Mexican country or like an African country, and they like Honduras or Guatemala, and like they help the people like what's it called, a peace tour.
I want to be successful, and I want to be able to financially provide for myself and not have to rely on a partner or my parents to do that for me.
Put all the love that I have into other people and make other people happy. And I want to have kids and give them the best life that they can have. I want to get married and hopefully be a doctor or something, and just spread happiness, I guess.
Hey guys, just wanted to check in. I'm halfway done. I'm at 6 minutes, and it is 3:06 a.m. I could really use a Red Bull right now.
But also kind of like, no joke, I'm happy with how everything is turning out, and I guess in like a kind of bad way, I'm happy that I'm doing this because I think it's gonna be good. And I have motivation to work right now for no particular reason. I'm just doing it. So that's new.
I have lived in a suburb my entire life. All I know is suburban life, and when I go online and I experience the world there, it just seems way more enticing than the life that I've lived. My biggest obstacle in my life right now is probably my family. I hate to admit it, but they're holding me back. Our situation is just not ideal right now, so when I go out and eventually move on my own, I think that will be the first step to obtaining my dream.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that I'm happy now, but there are things that I want to work towards to make my life how I want it to be. I've dealt with feeling anxious and anxiety kind of being overwhelming for me, honestly, for probably as long as I can remember. I feel like it probably started around middle school. And the hardest part, I would say, about anxiety is you're so worried that there are these bad things happening that you honestly kind of get in this headspace where you don't know if what you're thinking is real or if it's just kind of part of the disorder. I would say that that's the biggest struggle of everything.
I'd say myself is preventing me, because I don't want to move on from my current life, because it's easy being a child and a student, and I can't imagine having to have actual responsibilities as an adult would.
What is something that you would like to say to me about that in my work ethic?
How long have you had to do it?
The whole semester.
So like, I was like cleaning up my drawers the other day and I found this paper I wrote, and like, I don't know when it's from, but I'm pretty sure it's from the end of sophomore year. I'm dealing with pain I wish I didn't have to be so upset all the time about avoidable things. And even though I can change, I know that I won't. My grades don't reflect my abilities and my dreams. You can change, but you choose not to. Maybe this summer will make you better. Maybe this summer you will learn that you need to step up and start giving a shit. You can't just keep being like this. Don't you want a happy life? The only way you can get that is if you actually try. You need to stop worrying about TV shows and movies and YouTube and books and distractions and start focusing on school. It's not hard if you just dedicate some time and effort, you wouldn't be so stressed all the time. You are I can't even read this. You are the creator of your own problems, and you are the only one able to fix them. So go fix it.
Honestly, I think that as long as you're making an effort, then there's something to be said about that, because if you're trying to change things, you're going to find the right way eventually. Now, if you're not trying to change things, then I don't think there's anything you can do about that. But as long as you're trying, I mean, you're bound to find the right way.
You need to be able to like understand the type of problem that you're dealing with and acknowledge the severity of it, not just to the point of being like, oh, this sucks, like I'm crippled by the severity of it, but you have to figure out like how to use your resources, how to figure it out, because I mean, like, you screwed yourself over, so you really like, you have to figure out how to pick back up, because you can't just sit there and be pissed off that not everything's perfect, because you have the tools to fix it. You just have to be willing to do it.
Liz, I think that you are going through an existential crisis because you have your dream school, which is the University of New York, I believe.
New York University.
New York University.
NYU, baby.
And you waited until the very last second to submit your application, which I think is very funny, but also very concerning. You also are always late to things and change your mind last minute. So I think that you should change.
But like, I just like write this, like the fact that I haven't changed since like sophomore year, I can so easily identify the fact that like something's wrong. But in all 4 years of high school, I haven't done a single thing to like, I haven't changed at all. Like, I am the same person I was at age 16 that I am at age 18. And it's just so frustrating.
And your documentary was due when?
It was due yesterday.
January 16th, 2020.
Oh, thank you.
I'd say I'm a procrastinator, yeah, but I do get my work done, and when I know that there's a deadline coming up, I'll try my hardest to get it in at that time.
What about that one time when you said, if I don't like the work, I'm not doing it, period?
If I don't like the work, I simply don't do the assignment, but assignments that I do want to do, then I will do it, and I will try my hardest on it, even if I do put it off to a later date.
Things came to me easily as a young child, and now I don't really know how to work for it now.
I guess it's kind of unfortunate sometimes that I was given the brain that I have, because it doesn't work in a lot of the ways that it should. So my thought processes are usually really messed up, and sometimes it's hard for me to see things rationally, or it's hard for me to be level-headed in certain situations. So I feel like the way I think has an impact on how I present myself to the world, because I'm so worried about doing a good job that sometimes it impacts how I actually live my life, because I'm so scared to fail.
Back to like your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, like, do you believe in yourself enough to think that you're going to achieve that?
I am a Capricorn. Let's remember that first. And Capricorns are very determined, goal-oriented, and leaders. So I do not have one doubt that I will be successful in achieving my dreams.
I don't know if I will achieve it, because I can't, I'm stupid, simply put.
Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff you have to, like, it's not like through like an educational based thing. I might not be doing it to the prerequisite that I put for myself, but I'll still be able to do it.
In the headspace I'm kind of like in right now, I don't think that I will achieve my goal, like my lifetime, like long-term goal, but I did create a short-term goal for myself, which was to finish this documentary, and I think I did it.